Welcome back. So, when we talk about moving a radio station's operations out of the cloud, we usually end up talking about cost or technical control. But there's this huge piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked, and that's your data. Who actually owns it? Who's responsible for it? And maybe most importantly, how is it really being protected? Well, today we're diving straight into that, the absolutely critical topic of data privacy and governance.
All right, just to set the stage here, this is part 6 of our 10-part tutorial. It's all based on this incredibly detailed report from Virtualization Options LLC. In this explainer, we're zooming right in on their analysis of one of the biggest drivers for repatriation, the need to take back control of your data.
So here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at the fundamental privacy problem with the cloud. Then, we're going to break down 4 key areas of risk you need to know about. From there, we'll explore why on-premises infrastructure is seen as the solution, and we'll wrap up with why this is so much more than just a tech issue. It's a major strategic decision.
Okay, let's get right into the heart of the challenge. When you use a public cloud service, you're not just renting some server space. What you're actually doing is handing over physical custody of your most sensitive information. And that, right there, raises a really fundamental question.
I mean, really think about that for a second. Who's in the driver's seat? Is it your IT team? Or is it the giant cloud provider on whose hardware you are just one of thousands, maybe millions of tenants? The answer to that question has massive implications for your security, for your liability, and for your basic ability to govern your own digital assets. And this is exactly why the concept of data governance is so incredibly important.
Data governance isn't just some corporate buzzword. It is the rulebook for how your station handles information, period. It dictates who gets to access what data, how you protect it, and how you stay on the right side of the law. The problem is, when you're in the cloud, it's kind of like trying to enforce your team's rulebook in someone else's stadium, and that can lead to some really serious risks.
Now, what the source report does, and I think this is brilliant, is it breaks these risks down into 4 distinct pillars. These are the core categories of data that every single broadcast operation has to protect, and they're the areas where cloud operations can make you pretty vulnerable.
Okay, let's walk through these. First up, and this one is huge, is listener data. We're talking about names, emails, listening habits, all that personally identifiable information you have a legal and, frankly, an ethical duty to protect. A breach here doesn't just damage your station, it completely shatters your listeners' trust. Second, you've got your content security. This is your secret sauce, your proprietary shows, your playlists, your ad campaigns. It's the core value of what you do. Then, of course, there's personnel information, all that sensitive HR and payroll data for your entire team. And finally, kind of like the umbrella over all of this, is the massive challenge of regulatory compliance.
And believe me, that 4th pillar, compliance, is a real beast. You're trying to juggle FCC regulations, data sovereignty laws that might dictate which country your data has to physically live in, plus these massive privacy mandates like GDPR or CCPA. Now, just imagine trying to prove to an auditor that you're fully compliant when you can't even point to the specific server rack your data's sitting on. That's the challenge of a third-party environment. You just lose that direct line of sight and ultimately control.
So, with all those challenges on the table, what's the alternative? Well, this is where bringing your operations back on premises comes into the picture. It's not just a move, it's a direct strategy to regain total command of your data governance.
What's so powerful about this is how clear the difference is when you lay it out side by side. Look at the cloud model on the left. So much is defined by a third party. Where your data is located, who can access it, it's all based on the vendor's policies. But look at the on-prem model on the right. The keywords are direct and internal. You control the physical location, you write the access policies, and maybe most importantly, compliance isn't some fuzzy shared responsibility. It's yours. It's direct, it's clear, and you hold all the keys.
And this all boils down to one central idea. The decision to repatriate your data isn't just an IT conversation about swapping out some servers. No way. It's a fundamental business strategy to secure the long-term future and stability of your entire operation.
This quote from the report just says it all, doesn't it? Repatriation isn't about moving backward or being anti-cloud. It's about making a strategic commitment. A commitment to being excellent at what you do, to being compliant, and to being secure. And really, it's about building a sustainable operation that isn't at the mercy of some other company's price hikes, policy changes, or business failures.
So, by bringing your data back in-house, you've essentially built a fortress to protect your privacy and governance. But that brings up one last absolutely critical question. Now that your data is secure, how do you make sure your station can survive anything and always stay on the air? We are going to tackle that exact question in our next part, when we dive deep into business continuity and disaster recovery. I'll see you then.